So I want to right a wrong here. I got this MagBak. I don't know if you can see it. This thing right there, nice and elegant. You know, it fits with the car. It's not some suction cup thing like they all say. It's stuck on, still on. But then they tell you to run the wire, which I refuse to do. I haven't even taken it out yet. Right? They tell you to run it along here, and then you go over like this. So the guillotine that drops down here chops it off after about a year. And the wire, I mean, you can't do anything about the wire getting chopped off. That thing, this was $100. That is not a solution for a $100 item. But I appreciate the fact that most people wouldn't dare do this. It does come with a nice, wherever I left it. I guess I don't have it in here. One of these days I'll figure out YouTube videos. I thought I left it here because it's the cigarette lighter plug. It's got a USB-C on it, and the car does have USB cigarette lighter. I mean a cigarette lighter right there in this piece. It's got two USB-Cs in here and two more in the back. So by plugging this in the front, I lose one of the front USB-Cs, which I don't care. My phone will charge up there, or you can charge down here. And all you guys that gave your charge right here, you gave your kids your old iPhones that don't do that type of wireless charging, I mean, they'll have to plug it in the back or wherever. Now, everybody should have a pair of these, a set. It's not just these two. I don't use these as much as this thing. I don't use it. I use all of them. There's smaller ones that come with it too. You got to have these for this stuff. And I looked at Tesla's site before I did this to see how this comes apart. This is very confusing. I don't know what this piece is, or this didn't see this here, and this is all one piece, and on the other side. So you can't just and stick it under there and see if I can see anything. Okay, on second thought, I pulled this thing off. It's just got a bunch of pop things. Let me put the camera in there to show you. So you see those things. None of them broke. They look a little, some look a little stretched, but they just pop right off the side. So now, one thing I can see from this is this plastic molded piece goes way in. So that tells me there's nothing, no wire runs here, because I think that's right against the inside edge of that wall. I don't know what this thing is. This, oh, I can put my hand behind that. So it's probably just a support for this thing I just pulled off. So the other thing is there's a drawer that goes on some of these. I bought one from Test Bros, I think. It's pretty nice. It drops. I'll give them a shameless plug. It drops right into there. I have my ghetto garage door opener. Please don't judge until I get that Q thing or whatever it is. The Model S I had came with HomeLink. I put HomeLink in my wife's Y. And this one, I think I'm going to get that other thing. Because, you know, might as well have them all be different. So now I'm going to verify the depth here. And that's my spot where I'm drilling in. Now, this thing I pulled off earlier, I can smack it back on, but I'll do that after. In case for some reason this doesn't work. But I think this is pretty easy. And I took a little to get this thing in there. Because I couldn't tell if this plastic was over it or under it. And it appears it's under it, because this plastic thing here has the mounts for this. Right? Yeah. So excellent. I'll pause and I'll go get my drill. Mic's out at about 0.48 inches, so I'll probably go with a 1/2 inch drill bit. Unless I go. So because I just got this car in February, it's been discounted since. I think another 1,000 or two. I had to buy the white interior, the only thing I could get to keep it under the 55 grand. And it's kind of exciting to see someone drill a hole in a $60,000 car, essentially, with tax. Now, if I get the discount, the $7,500 obviously brings it down, but it's still unsettling. And I had to go with the right angle drill because it's got to fit, and I had to use this big ass. Look at the size of that bit. This is my finger. That's for a USB plug. I could use 2 smaller bits and try to do them side by side and then slide it back and forth, but I mean, who cares? I'll probably sell this car to my son too in 2 years, 3 years, and he'll treat it like he's treating my Model S. Yeah. Actually, it's not. I pause this a little bit. Small little bit. I don't know what to do with the button inside. I'll only stick my finger in there. Oh, look at that. Yep. Now, another product that I'm going to give a shameless plug to. I think I got this from EV Annex. It's a vacuum. Oops. I did use it. So usually what happens with these things is you get the hair and other crap that's in there and it doesn't work. It'll pick up light sawdust. This thing rips. So I don't even go get the real vacuum now, and it's got this thing to stick down the side of the seat. Oh, you can't see that. But I don't need it for these big chunks I just created. And actually, it'll charge on the car. Give it a push. And those big plastic chunks from the drill, it sucked them all up. I got some sand roll in here. I thought maybe this thing would be a gimmick, but I was feeling kind of rich. I got my sunshade from EV Annex. And just wiggle that. Take the napkins out. Get that crap on the inside. Little button pushing it, so it's done. Where's that cap? I mean, it doesn't hold much. It unlocks, and you can see all the crap in there. This thing was fantastic, though. I'm going to use it for the rest of the car. I'm not even going to get the other one out. If you wonder if that thing's a piece of junk, I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's EV Annex. I bought some stuff from Test Bros after I got the car, the EV Annex I bought, because they make the best sunshade. I live in Florida, so you got to have a sunshade in your car, or it's going to look like a jalopy in a year. Baked out hood and whatnot. Now, I still need to leave some cord, and actually, I don't want it all in the glove compartment, so keep that in mind. Where are those plugs? There's already something plugged in a one. I don't know where the second one is. Oh, I can't see it. Yeah. So plug it in with a little bit of play. Make sure that drawer still works. Close the hatch. And then I'm going to lose the rest of this wire inside. So not too snug. And that's it. I'll pause this. And I'll bang it back together, and I'll show you the wire you can see after. See what it looks like. Okay, one more thing. I almost screwed myself on. See the put the wire behind this thing, because now it's going to be out against here. So I pulled it back out. The .484 bit I used is kind of tight, so otherwise it would fall right through. But never drill more than you got to, especially when you're drilling through a car you're making payments on, unless it's like your friends and they're letting you learn on it. And yes, I have broken stuff on friends' cars working on them. The old left-handed thread. I didn't know it was left-handed thread, but the impact gun didn't care. That's my lifelong lesson. I did fix it though. I think he paid for it because it was a freebie. Free labor comes with its charm. So the wire's not hitting any of the pieces. I just don't know if I pulled this out some. Make sure that first pop thing lines up way in the back there. Yeah, I pulled it out too far. Oh, there it is. The wire went in behind there. That's the beauty of these things. You just hit them. Wow, it looks like I haven't screwed with it. Pretty good. Oh, I got it See? I think I got all of them. So what do you think? Can you see it? Oh, I knocked the thing down. Yeah, so it's all back in, no wire. So I'll bring you up, maybe take you off the tripod here. Hang on. So I stuck it in there with this thing, and then it comes out right there, and it then goes into the mount there. This doesn't stay in too well, but I don't care. And then you've got the wire. And that's how you properly install stuff. Now, I don't have the case yet, so this is more of an iPhone thing. I have a Galaxy S20 that I'm filming this on, and it was hard to find a case. It's the MagSafe case, and it's mostly Apple parts. You see people with rings on their phones. The newer Samsungs, they did have them more prevalent, so I ordered it probably from somewhere deep in China that's sitting on a container truck in Long Beach right now. Container ship. And I don't know when that'll show up, but I'm going to put this on and try it out. It won't stay, but yeah, the charging came up. And it is charging. The phone stays. Oh, and shameless plug for myself. Oh, I can't see it with my toolbox. I painted that Tesla logo because I used a giant protractor. It's a mathematical symbol. Alright, that's it. Hope this video was probably 3 times longer than it needed to be, but I really don't know what I'm doing. So I hope that helps. I didn't break anything. And I just got to snap this thing back on. And I'm keeping that cigarette lighter adapter for, you know, an extra USB-C. And I'm going to post this to MagBak's site. Laugh at him. Haze him a little bit. See ya.